You watched it though.
Yeah, I watched it. I saw it. I mean, I got my thoughts on it, and I honestly feel like, well, it's Deadpool. It's Deadpool.
Yeah.
It's Ryan Reynolds, who's basically perfect for the role because he's just playing Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, he's been that way since Van Wilder.
Yep. Well, he's had his breakout moments. Like even Safe House, he could show a bit of his acting range. In Buried is probably one of his best right there.
There was something else. I'm trying to. What was it? Yeah, there's a few. Oh, no, I was about to say definitely, maybe, but that was another rom-com.
Yeah.
Oh, Smoking Aces. Smoking Aces.
Oh, yeah, Smoking Aces. I forgot. I seriously forgot. Yeah, him and Ray Liotta. Sheesh.
And here we go.
The Deadpool and Wolverine.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay.
What's with the hair?
It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy.
Nice hair.
That is because of each and every one.
It's a reference to a movie, I'm sure.
Luckiest man alive.
What movie?
I don't know. My memory is kind of fading right now. I'm growing old in age, but I know it's like a reference to a movie. That whole setup.
Gotcha.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
You recognize these guys?
Oh, yeah, of course, TVA.
Whoa.
Second I saw the helmet.
Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what pegging is, but
say that again.
I don't know what pegging is, but I'm assuming it's a reference to something, adult oriented.
What's his name? Chase.
Oh, okay. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. So it's what happened on their International Women's Day.
Yep, International Women's Day.
International Women's Day. Got it.
Hopefully I meet Rhea Ripley on International Women's Day. Anyway, back to the
Miss Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me.
It'd be nice if Owen Wilson showed up.
You are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
You notice how it's the classic Avengers? None of the new ones at all being shown.
Are you think? Because I already know it's probably gonna be them going all over. Are you think they're trying to erase the new stuff or what?
I don't think they're trying to erase the new stuff. I just think they're trying to use that as bait for people to enjoy, because it's going to be nothing but baiting. Like, they're not going to show Captain Marvel or Wasp or Hot Girl and all that stuff there, because nobody's going to care about them.
Hot Girl,
the one who's replacing Hawkeye.
Oh, Kate Bishop. Yeah. Okay.
They're not going to show any of them because that doesn't draw anyone. Nobody cares for them.
I'm sorry. Don't nobody care about none of that. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Haley Steinfeld. Nobody care to be watching Kate Bishop. I'm not going for a Kate Bishop movie.
Well, you notice how they don't show the fat Thor. They're showing the classic Thor from Ragnarok, everyone's favorite. They're showing a Winter Soldier's Captain America. They're showing Iron Man, the Tony Stark's Iron Man, the Robert Downey Jr., not the Ironheart chick, not the Miss Marvel, not the Marvels, not the WandaVision, not the Doctor Stranges. Even though I enjoyed the first movie of Doctor Strange,
that second one was underwhelming.
It was just a rehash of Iron Man.
Yeah, true.
Basically what it was, a rich man who's very intelligent, who loses everything because he becomes damaged and has to better himself because of it. Ends up getting a power because he was damaged. But yeah, it's a Doctor Strange and Iron Man are the same movie. But yeah, sorry.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
how they're fighting on the grave of 20th Century Fox is honestly one of the best things they're doing there.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even care for it. They done leaked all that, so I'm just like, man, that'd have been cooler if I saw it for the first time. But I mean, it's still
That was
awesome. But they
deep for
leaked
the
the hell
first
out of
time
that.
because I saw it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's literally it's
Oh,
false.
that's the
That's
first
a
time you're
reference.
seeing all that.
Yeah, that's a
Ugh.
reference to Planet of the Apes. You know, when they go to the very end and it's just like the Statue of Liberty and he finds out he was on planet Earth the whole time. And it's like, no, I think, yeah, the Planet of the Apes.
No, remember he went somewhere and they had like the little, Abraham Lincoln.
I'm talking about the original show, man. The classic,
Mark
iconic original
Wahlberg and
show.
it's Abraham Lincoln, not Abe. Yeah, well, Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg.
The original show. Because at the very end, the final season, that's how it ends.
Wahlberg.
Where you find out you're on the planet the entire time. It's really a powerful moment. But
The only real one
pretty
is
sure
Mark
they're gonna do
Wahlberg
the
one.
same
Come
thing.
on.
They're gonna put him there, and he's gonna be like, no. They're gonna have to have it. They're gonna have to.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. It's Deadpool.
Well,
Come
it's
on.
Deadpool. They're gonna reference as many things as they can.
Yeah, please. Oh my God.
Also, the way the cinematography, the way it's filmed, it looks so much better than the other two.
Well, honestly, the way it moves, it moves with the action, and I've always been a fan of that because nowadays everyone needs a faster pace editing, faster pace movement to keep your attention and draw your eyes. It's harder for people to go back and watch older movies now because they're not as fast paced as things are now.
Hey, hold on, what was that? Was that Doom or a version of Doom or something? No, okay, I thought that was Doom for a second. I thought that was Dr. Doom.
It could be. I mean, honestly, I don't know what they're doing, but if they do, because this would honestly be one of the best ways to introduce like the X-Men. Honestly, what I'm hoping, because they say this is going to be the final.
Because they did that for what's the movie? What's Captain Marvel? New Captain Marvel movie. No, and the Marvels, they had Beast at the very end.
Oh yeah, and they had in what is it? Multiverse of Madness. The Fantastic Four.
And but I did hear this is something about Secret Wars, which I don't know nothing about Secret Wars.
God, I love this part. Wait!
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, the only reason people are going to watch is really for them both.
Absolutely.
That's really it. Because Hugh Jackman was
geek. Yeah, I was geek for Hugh Jackman.
Like, there have been people I've spoken to who liked like the original X-Men and like who didn't like it, but they were like, oh, it's all about Cyclops and Jean Grey. I was like, no, the center of those movies were nobody but Hugh Jackman. Wolverine was the focus point of those. Sure, there was Rogue in #1 and Magneto and what was going on around him, but they kept focusing on Wolverine. He's what Magneto wants. He's who Magneto wants. He's who Magneto. So it was just one of those things where he was the main focus. And Hugh Jackman was the huge draw. And he kept getting more and more ripped for each and every movie. I mean, heck, for Logan? He was the most ripped.
No, I think it was the Wolverine. That's when he really started doing the Rock's training regimen and all that. To where he I mean, dude, when I ain't gonna lie, when he had woke back up and had like the little sword fight or whatever, and just you could see his pecs flex, I was like, bruh, that's the Wolverine. That's what he should have been.
In the Wolverine, it was the first 2 acts, which were actually the best. The last one where he was fighting basically the adamantite suit of samurai armor was like...
It was cartoonish. It was a little cartoonish. No.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. The fact that he's finally in his traditional outfit. And they better have him wearing his mask. They have to have him wearing his
I just saw a picture of it yesterday. They unveiled it. I forgot where. But yeah, it's same type of mask, but like the eyes is going to be blue.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's the one thing. Out of all of the movies, he's never once worn the mask, and he just needs to. It's one of those things like if you've been watching Halo, the worst thing about Halo is the fact that the actor shows his face.
I've heard about that.
Like,
I'm glad I didn't watch. I heard it was actually kind of whack.
Like in the remake of Dread, one of the best, most.
Are you talking about the Carl Urban? Yeah, you're talking about the Carl Urban. Yep.
One of the most accurate. Like every fan of Dread absolutely loves it. Why? Because unlike Sylvester Stallone, Carl Urban, he's dedicated to characters when he plays them. Absolutely dedicated. And in the comics, Dread never takes off his helmet. So he never took off his helmet. Actors too often want to be seen. That's why Pedro Pascal had his issue in Mandalorian. That's why he basically turned into a voice actor and stopped acting entirely, because he wanted his face to be seen.
I mean, if I'm not showing my face, then I might as well just do the voice.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It was like if you're trying to do a universe with characters, but that's one thing I like about Deadpool is he rarely takes off his mask, and when he is, it's his wart-filled, covered face, not his normal. Because he's dedicated to the role. Yeah, I was like, keep the mask on. He'll look prettier with it on instead of that pockmarked face. I don't think this will do anything to save Disney's
MCU.
Yeah, the MCU, because
Deadpool 3 is the only movie from Hollywood which I'm waiting for 2 years. I don't blame you. Honestly, honestly, Deadpool is the only Marvel movie that I'm extremely excited for.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. Is like I'm not there to see any Marvel. I don't care about any of the Marvel characters.
I want to see how Deadpool is going to how Deadpool is going to interact. That's really, what if he meets Thanos or something,
It's all going to be cameos. That's all anyone wants to see. No one wants to go there to see him really be in the Avengers, because he doesn't really join the Avengers. He's always this joke character that's off to the side that is participating and doing things here and there.
Yeah.
He is not going to be really going to carry anything over, because people who are there for Deadpool are just going to be there for Deadpool. He was the only option. Like, remember when after Stan Lee died, he was like the only person who could possibly be thrown in. Like, they could have brought Ryan Reynolds in to do cameos, and everyone they didn't have to call him, because they didn't own Fox at the point in time. They didn't have to call him Wade Wilson. They didn't have to call him Deadpool. They would just have to have him there as a cameo, and everyone would go to the theaters to go see the one instance where Deadpool's in, because everyone would immediately assume Ryan Reynolds is in a MCU movie. It's Deadpool. I would go to see him just to see him there for a quick second.
True.
I would enjoy that, but they missed that opportunity, and then they were like, oh, he's just synonymous with Deadpool. We don't want to bring him in. Like, there was that whole thing when Disney bought up Fox, what was going to happen to Deadpool? Even with the writer's strike, they came up with a clause which neutered Ryan Reynolds' writing, because, he does his own lines.
Yep, I heard
and it became a problem, because he's taking work from writers. Well, if he's doing his own lines, and the fact that they're actually good means the
writers aren't doing a good job.
Great. Yeah. So it's like, let the character who literally is still on the hunt for the person who leaked the footage, let him do the lines.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds, there'd be no Deadpool movies.
No, he's still on the hunt for the person who leaked the footage.
That's funny.
There were only two people who had it, and he's still hunting for the person who leaked the
But let's be real though. Can't nobody play Deadpool like Ryan Reynolds?
No.
You could try to get some funny person in, but it wouldn't have been, we need Van Wilder. You saw they had Pyro. They had Pyro in the trailer.
Oh yeah. He's there for. I like that. I like how they do those kinds of things where but only Deadpool's the one that can get rid of it, because like the joke at the beginning. Oh, Disney's never had that before. Yeah. And then he looks at the camera, breaks the fourth wall. It's like, because that's the thing. This is going to be the final goodbye for Deadpool of his solo movies. But if because they're doing Secret Wars, they're going to introduce Secret Wars through this. Yep. It's like, no, you can't, because you've already neutered all the main superheroes and nobody cares about the next generation. The only thing I think they should do, because the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, or the MCU, the Marvel Universe. It was a comic that was written about Deadpool. It's a one-off comic.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen how it ends.
Every panel, he's just killing off every character, because there's something telling him, like, how he's talking to his devils, the angel and devil. And
they got to bring that in.
What? Yeah, they have to.
They got to bring that.
They
in.
have to. They have to have that at some point in time.
They even had that in the video game. Like, come on.
Yeah, because he's the box that's above. He can hear that box that's being spoken about everything that's happening. That's what drives him insane and nuts, to where he kills off everyone, that you're basically on a blank page. And then you turn that blank page, and then it's the writer who's writing the Marvel comics.
Yeah.
And then he kills off the writer. And that's how they were able to reboot the entire thing, because Deadpool deleted the writer. He deleted everyone in the universe that they could start from scratch, because they had to, because they ran out of original content. They ran out of ideas, and it was the perfect way to do it. Just like that, where they're at now, they've ran out of ideas. The thing is, like, I will be excited to watch Deadpool. I will enjoy watching Deadpool. Seeing
that's the only thing I'm excited
Ryan
for.
Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in a movie. Not Deadpool and Wolverine. It's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman.
I am glad that they called it Deadpool and Wolverine, because that kind of confirms that this is a duo now. It is an actual movie, not just Hugh Jackman showing up for like the third act or something. Like, no, he's the co-star. He's one of the main characters. So that's what really got me excited for it.
Yeah, he's doing a big part, because I kept seeing things like Deadpool 3, Deadpool 3, and then I see the logo for it, because I'm looking, it's just like, all right, I need a thumbnail for this, and it's all Deadpool and Wolverine, and I was like,
oh, did you see what Hugh Jackman posted?
No, I didn't see what Hugh Jackman posted.
Oh, he retitled it "Wolverine and Asshole."
It better have the text too. Better have the text.
Yeah. Oh, yep. It has a text.
Good,
it has
good. That's how you have to sell things. That's how you have to. You have to market it and have fun with the audience. I think that's one of the biggest things that most huge entertainment industries have forgotten. Have fun with the audience. The audience is the one that's going to go watch it. Oh, okay, nice.
Because the two of them, they've been, and it's funny, they've been doing this for years, even before the first Deadpool. They've been going at it. So now that we actually have the actual movie, they're gonna promote the hell out of it. I honestly can't wait for the promotion.
But that's how you've got to do it. You have to have this rapport with the audience. The audience feels connected to the actors. The audience enjoys seeing the banter and being able to see them in a film together. Finally, I mean, heck, we had been wanting, like, because Hugh Jackman retired, and we're like, we'll never see Deadpool and Wolverine in a film.
Yeah.
Well, we need Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in a movie. That's what we need. We need that. Everyone would still call it Wolverine and Deadpool as long as you have them together. But they eventually came out with it, and it was just like, great. I'm just worried. You go ahead.
I wish Stan Lee was here to see this.
Oh, yeah.
That'd have been perfect. Now, the cameo, I would have loved to see what cameo that would have been.
Yeah, I'm just curious about how the writer's strike affected the script. I'm wondering if that was just something that's on paper, but they didn't actively act on it. Because people will say, oh, I have to write these lines, and Ryan Reynolds does whatever. They just change it in the script, and the writer just signs off on it. That's what I hope. Give the writer credit for the lines that he's not writing, at least, because he's at least knows that he doesn't know enough about the character. Yeah, they're going to be able to carry a film for sure, even if it's just honestly, I'd enjoy a 2-hour movie, if it was just them burning each other, sitting across from a table, making fun of each other. I think that'd be entertaining, because they know how to do it. They've been doing it for years.